Hey everyone, what is going on? It is Brandon here, and today I have a different type of video for you guys. Today I'm going to be reacting to my old profile pictures, and if you know me, you know that I've gone through a lot of changes in my appearance, just like everyone else. But I've done some dramatic things to my hair. I've been a redheaded Chucky ginger, and no hate against gingers. I just was not for me. I've done a lot of weird stuff with my looks, with my face. I'm really excited to be doing this, but yet nervous at the same time, because, that's just it. It's, my childhood. I don't want to relive it. But before we go into that, I just want to give you guys a big welcome to all of my new subscribers. Hello, hello, hello. We are almost at 3,000 in less than a year. That is cray. Thank you all for so much for hitting that subscribe button. And if you guys like these type of videos or you like seeing my face, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Go pow pow. Ooh, you like that sound effect? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we'll stop. And for this video, I want you guys to leave me a comment down below for a future video where I'll be doing a Q&A. Down below, leave me a question about anything you want to ask me. It can be anything crazy, it can be anything simple. Leave me a comment, and hopefully your question will be answered in my Q&A video, which will be coming like the middle of August. By the way, I'll be taking questions from YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, so make sure you guys definitely leave your comments here. Did I just say comments? I meant comments. And if you guys aren't already, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media links, which will be down there. We just hit 1,000 followers on Twitter. What chicken butt? No. And as a side note, many of you may not know this, but I actually have another YouTube channel which I don't want anyone to find, because I have some really embarrassing videos that got some views, and I'm just like, eh. But if you guys will see some of this right here and you want to see me reacting to some of my older YouTube videos, definitely let me know, because yeah, things were crazy back then. Let's just say I didn't care what anybody thought. Why do I sound like I'm sick? I'm not sick, it's allergies. Darn you! Alright, so I have my trusty dandy iPhone right here. Alright, so let's look at this first photo here. Now this photo was, gosh, maybe 2005. I must have been like 11 or 12 years old here. And I invented the selfie. I was just like smiling it up in my checkered shirts. I always wore like a plain colored shirt with those like checkered or whatever they're called shirts over it. And I just thought I was the coolest person. I had every color combo, green, blue, yellow, pink, orange. I literally had everything. And to look at me just cheesing it up, I was like, how much I've changed, wow. I always look back and I'm just like, that's me? That's crazy. Ugh, let's move on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this photo, oh gosh, where do I begin with this? So many things are wrong with this. First off, my outfit, like, what was I wearing? I was really into those collared shirts back then for some reason, and I just thought I was so cool. I would just, again, I'd always do colors. I'd do like a blue one with a white underneath, or like a white with the blue. I was like a color freak back then. And those glasses were actually my dad's girlfriend's daughter glasses, and she was like, oh my gosh, you need to put these on and you will look amazing. And I was like, okay, let's do it. Deuces. Never again. This next photo is with my cousin Elena, and I guess you could say I was just like found my way into Demi Lovato's music, and Demi was dressing very punk rock and black. She was wearing black, so I was trying to look very emo back then, and I was like, yeah, dude, like I'm like in the rocker stage of my life right now. So as you can tell, I'm very serious, and I don't know what I was aiming for in this entire look. I'm like all bent down, awkward and stuff. Ugh. How much we grow, how much we grow. This next photo, oh my gosh, guys, oh my gosh. What is this even? I don't know. So this appears to be me at my grandma's house, and I'm wearing a Hooters shirt because I went to Hooters one time, and then I went to school, and it was like, yo, I totally went to Hooters! And all my friends were like, dude, no way, dude, yeah, but I went with my dad, and it was very awkward, and I really didn't tell anybody that, but yeah, it was very awkward being there. Like, these girls were just like coming up to you, and they were just like, hey, big boy, and it really awkward. But I thought I was a badass back then. Aw, now look at Brandon in this photo. This was actually one of my first photo shoots I had done back in maybe 2009, I think, 2008, 2009. And Funny story behind this, since it was my first photo shoot, I really didn't eat that much. Now that sounds bad, but I was so nervous I didn't want to eat, so I was just like, I'll just do this and I'll eat later. Big mistake, kids, always eat before your photo shoots, because if you don't, you're gonna faint. They had me against a window, and the window was like beaming of sun. It was like 100 and something degrees, and I was like sitting there and I'm like, whew, smiling, and the photos were getting to me, and I was just like kind of getting lightheaded. I'm like, what's going on? All these lights freaking me out, and lo and behold, I fainted, and yeah, it took a Monster energy drink to get me back up. So if there's any lesson, don't be me. Okay, so now this photo has a little bit of a backstory. As you guys can tell, my hair is very, very, very red here. And that is because this was before my cousin's wedding, and I was like, you know what I really want to do? I want to dye my hair, or I want to bleach my hair a light brown. I want it to look really nice and light and shimmery, and like I tell you guys, I was into colors, don't ask me. I still am, but I get it professionally done now. Anyway, so I tried to do it at home with my mom, and apparently we forgot some ingredient, or we didn't leave it in long enough, and my hair turned bright red. Now this was like after throwing dye over it, because I lost like the original red color. But let me tell you guys, it was like Chucky red. My cousins used to sing the song, I see your true colors, cause that's why I love it. Oh my god. They used to make fun of me. They're like, oh my god. It got to the point where my mom was like, yeah, you're either gonna wear a baseball cap or you're not going to the store with me. And I was like, what? So another lesson here, don't do your hair at home. You guys, I'm totally good at advice. I should do an advice video on what not to do. This is just, oh my gosh. Since we're on the track of color, I had actually gotten my hair colored bleach blonde, and I kind of like this. Definitely doesn't look like this. These are more of like highlights I have, but this was like straight up blonde everywhere, and I really actually liked it. I thought I could pull it off. I don't know if I'd ever go back to that again, but I really did enjoy it. So if you guys like my hair like that, give this video a big thumbs up. Yeah. I'm just embarrassing myself all over the place today. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so now I would like to take a moment to acknowledge all the times that I've met Demi Lovato and how much I've changed and grown. So this first photo when I met Demi, I don't know what's wrong with my hair. It's very bold cut-ish looking. Anyways, yes, this is my first time meeting Demi Lovato back in I think 2008, and she was just really sweet to me. And then we move on to the second time I met Demi, and I looked a little bit taller. I was like really nervous. We were out in the hot sun, so I went in and I looked sweaty and it was really gross. And then this is my picture when I met Demi in February, and it was nice. I actually liked that one. I looked a little too tall. And then here's my picture when I met Demi just a few days ago, and I still looked really tall, but I enjoy being around Demi and I got to talk to her. And funny story, when I walked in the room to meet her a few days ago, I was like, okay, I'm so nervous, I'm gonna meet Demi Lovato again, just gotta be all chill, be cool, be yourself. And I walked in and I turned the corner and I like tripped in front of her, and she started laughing, and it was just really cool. I don't know, I was just like, oh my gosh, she's laughing at me. P.S. I'm going to her concert on September 27th in Los Angeles at the Staples Center, so if any of you guys are going to be over in LA, let me know. Alrighty everyone, well that is all I have for you in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and down below make sure you leave me a comment asking a question for my next Q&A video. Your comment could be featured, and that would be pretty freaking amazing. Make sure you guys keep up with me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and my website. I use all of those things like every single day, so you guys should definitely follow me on there. And make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good week. Bye. Drop a low, girl, drop a low. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm trying to rap. Yo, Nicki Minaj, flow. Oh, what? No, I'm out.